Hey everybody, quick update. Um, I I want to talk a little bit about how it has something to do with the things that I said in the last video. I believe I said something about how this life is very unpredictable and everything. Um, then it hit me. Today it wasn't a particularly great day for the stock market. It was a really bad day. It's not was. It is a bad day. I haven't checked it again. It's probably even worse now, but it's a very big red day today, and my stocks went out quite a lot. Um, two to probably 2 to 3% of my whole portfolio is wiped out today, which is, so to say, 2 to 3% is not necessarily big, but in one day, it gives this effect. Um, but thank God, I guess I found a way to not really feel too much about it, um, emotionally and stuff like that. And it has something to do with how I now think, how I guess life really operates. Um, See, um, something about okay. First of all, let's take the example of being an investor in the stock market or any other investment type that is um, uncertain, as in, like, you cannot exactly predict. There's something that you can really predict, but obviously when we're talking about stock market investing, um, you can't you can't predict anything accurately, like 100% accurate. But that reminds me that really hit me on that percent part, right? If something is, let's say, 60 has a probability of 60% being right, being accurate, and 40% not being accurate, what does it really mean? Because I don't really understand that kind of mindset after actually understanding how life is straight up just unpredictable. If you say that there's a 60% probability chance that something might happen, you're counting it to say that 6 out of 10 times is gonna work, and 4 out of 10 times it's not gonna work. Thing is that thing over there will not happen again. It's not something that will happen for another 10 times. It's only gonna happen that time and only that time. So then, what if you are a different type of investor? Let's say you're a trader, you're a day trader, and you're quite profitable from it, right? There's also another person who's a day trader. He's not quite profitable. You, in the other hand, is profitable, so you are very bullish on being a day trader. The other person who is also day trading but is not profitable, everything that he does, everything that he learns, everything that he probably also does is quite similar to the other person. they're using probably the same principle, they're using the same techniques, they're using the same technical analysis, they're using their own same rules, but the other one is more unprofitable than the other one. Now my question is that possible? Yes, right? And we can all agree that is possible. But if it is possible, then what will the other person who is not profitable be thinking? Will he be bullish on day trading or not? I mean, it all comes from experience. Some people gets in the range of that 60% of people. It gets in the group of the 60% of making it out, the probability. The other 40% gets stuck inside the probability. If you really understand what I'm saying now, I don't know. I don't know if it's understandable, but at the end of the day, people saying, oh, hey, you should day trade because from my own experience it's really good. I think that's bullshit. Now, I might be a hypocrite because I have also invited some of my friends to invest. The thing is that I didn't exactly say what to invest or how to invest. I just say, hey, investing is a good thing. I might be wrong though. It's not that I might be wrong, it's just I might be right and wrong. If you get what I mean. So if I say to them, hey, you should be investing, that's also bullshit from this whole mindset of mine. I mean, this whole mindset, this whole principle, that's just bullshit. Because you don't know that investing is a good thing for him or not. You just know investing is good for you. And the things that you experience is not the things that you experience for them. But obviously, in this world, you can't get anywhere without trying things. And I guess that's where, the whole principle kind of breaks. You gotta try that shit. And the more you try something, the more you adapt it with your whole personality, with your own self. And I guess it's just sad for people who has tried the things that he wanted to try. Or maybe other people told him to try it. But then, from all of those tries, he ended up being inside that 40%. Always in that 40%. And it is possible, right? If I ask you, is that possible? I think we can all agree it is possible. Nothing is impossible in this world of uncertainty, in this world of unpredictability. Right? Or is it not? Some people like numbers so much, they pinpoint their life to numbers. One of that person was me. And maybe it's still me. I see the world logically. if that makes sense. If I can't do that thing, I won't do it. If I think that that thing is unlikely for me to succeed, I won't do it. The things that I myself don't know yet, and I'm just making these assumptions that I'm not going to be on the side of 60%. I don't. The reason I am avoiding using the analogy of 50-50 instead, as you know, I've throughout this video I'm using 60-40, is because, as I said, bro, probability is a thing in this world. So I'm just trying to connect the dots here by using it, if that makes sense. I don't think it makes sense. So what is it? I don't understand. I simply don't. I wish I had much more defined nose. Because with this nose, I mean it's okay. It's just, and I also wish I have better facial features. Because subjectively and objectively, subjectively is that word? I don't know, but generally, subjectively, my facial features are not so great. A lot of acne here. I tried using moisturizers and some creams and stuffs. It didn't really work that much. Tried using a lot of times before. It still kind of failed. I'm gonna still keep trying though, because it's something to do with. It's something that I want. Something that I really want to succeed. Facial features, right? That's why I keep buying creams. But I keep failing though. I keep failing. But then, what if there's just one thing in this world that I don't know, right? Something about I don't know. Oh, actually, there's this one very, very good, very, very good example that I myself has experienced myself. I was a glasses wearer before February this year for over 10 years. Then my glasses was gone. Suddenly, I lost it. After I lost it, I started not using the glasses because I do not have the glasses. So this is all accidental. I found the glasses 1 month after losing it. By that time, I was already very comfortable on not using my glasses, which is not it does not make sense. I couldn't see things very far without my glasses. Now, even still, I couldn't see too much, like very far things very clearly. I don't really have that specific problem that I had when I wore my glasses. It makes no sense. My friends do not understand that. My parents do not understand that. My eye doctor don't even understand that shit. The only thing they could say was like, oh yeah, maybe your eyes got better. And I was like, is that even possible? Like, is that practical? And he was like, nah, it was just, I don't know, maybe it's just. What do you mean? Right? I don't understand. So we compare that with the facial features of myself. I want to change that shit. Right? And I can. But then there's something that just acts so accidental. Somehow, it benefited me. Because I was succeeding at that. Isn't that's just so interesting? I might be crazy, but I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand anymore. I don't understand what to stand by. I guess you can just live, have your own mindset, live life, clear shit. But I don't understand that. If you think too much, this happens. But it does make sense though. And that's the annoying part. It does make sense.